This message they come out from the Ministry of Environment and Environment Protection Agency, EPA for short.
My government, through the newly established Ministry of the Environment, aims to intensify reforesting in the country through the development of community forests in a bid to increase tree cover and consequently minimize the environmental disasters plaguing our country. We are therefore gathered here at Motame to observe the commencement of the National Tree Planting Exercise and to launch the National Tree Planting Project.
We therefore have a responsibility to protect nature so that our lives and those of future generations are not endangered.
We come for see how the project they carry on, where the Ministry of Environment don't launch through His Excellency the President, and the project now follow plant trees.
Then send forest stick. Then send mastic, that is not mastic. Then give you mango. Then give you cashew nut. Then give that one tick the way fiber like that red tick. We pick and I don't be name. Then make 8 items.
So you give a community kai big warmer, I'm boy go. Nay, mo you give obe for si game from 2018. We like mo bitila mo towe wo. Ya kene se be you boy mo anovelogma. Ye o you like mo va me community. Ya kena appeal na him ma ja mo lega to school they I free. So be able to there ama top boy via mo top boy hinga. Moi ambo ma ke mai loge akakai jige mo amu hinga ge tu lo la ge mo 4,500 mu hinga na ku at 3,700 so ina me be amo ahima ke ga by tomorrow sina mapoyo.
We really appreciate the kind of initiative where government carry it because it really boosts the employment rate in the country. As you can see, every day they get a group of youth, they can work in the community, at least they pay them 20,000 there per day, which is very nice as compared before this time with the get natty. So for me in general, the project is very, very much nice, it's very, very good, and we appreciate government for the hard work. We appreciate government for putting resources for this. And we serve as a group, as an organization, then we make sure we expedite it in a way that we could benefit the communities, the people and the nation as well. Because I know say the trees they are potential to our livelihood.
The Ministry of Environment advertises projects, we apply for them, and later they for tell we say we don't submit a full-blown proposal. So they be award we 10,000 trees, economic and ecological trees for plants for save we environment from the impacts of climate change, environmental degradation, deforestation, and as well for promote local economic development, because part of the 10,000 trees we get cash crop when our cashews we plant.
The tell will be so we be do with normal work that when a garden work really will be they get small thing there. But like really we be they cry say no get job. When you don't just get for left hand you famous, you get this money here, pass you use strength, you use energy and effort. So we really graduate where this work don't come, where this will border, promise them the member we see for planet here, and at the same time we get small thing there inside. We don't engage yourself with the youth there. So we really will graduate that side where the engagement will take place.
Initially, the community give it 25 hectares for plant the 10,000 trees. As for now, we don't plant 5,000 out of the 10,000 trees. The 5,000 we don't plant, now the cashew, now they will start with. And brushing the ongoing, we they continue tomorrow for plant the remaining 5,000 ecological trees. When we call locally, they call it Yemani.
Where that man they become to directly to we. They talk about this land business. We all agree and we'll be glad for getting the land. We the community people then, we're ready for put her under the work. At any time where the Zakaya come into it for do the work, we ready for cooperate to time, for talk to we youth then, for put on under the work, for let the work go before.
This now some of the dream of this national government, President Bio, where it been finally talks for plant trees in this country. Because our attitude don't tell well on the forest, we don't go away with bakuting, burn charcoal, it gets some environmental trouble in this country. And yeah, we say the lag or no exception from Sierra Leone.
The environment really is part of very pertinent to my own chiefdom. Now that government has taken it upon itself to come up with tree planting, I think it's something we appreciate and we welcome that very much. And as a chiefdom, we think that will be the best thing that will happen to us in this part of the world. Because if you look at this deforestation, you realize that there are a lot of things that we may lose in the process. But if we are now thinking of replanting the trees that are coming around, I think we'll go a long way towards solving our socio-economic problems and that kind of thing.
What thing we do, we plant for government. The community now then give them land, the community now then get the trees. The community gets so many ways where they benefit in this entire project. One, all the labor what we take for plant the 10,000 trees are from the community. We not put nobody from Bo, except we who they supervise. But all the labor are from the Pindeguma community.
Inside the community, we call all the town people then. We tell them, say, now we plant the tick behind yonder, we don't give it to the government. Now the law is, we own a security then for that tick we plant. Let nobody no use fire, now that place dey. Anybody where you meet, if they try for put fire, let the community head, 1 or 2 people, they let them know. We don't give that advice to all man inside the town.
We all don't make mistake. We all contribute for cut some of them trees, but we not been the planting. But now that we don't know the consequences and the aftermath, this group where we don't organize ourselves as a body for do this planting, we don't sign on paper to we self say the maintenance of this tree in our obligations. We go work together for make sure we protect them as well. The passion there, if we not get law for them, we don't know what they would do, and we not believe in the dream of this government, you know, for see what they see here today. So we don't guarantee, we self say, we get for go community bank there, we go mobilize resources, we keep our side for go to maintain these trees and watch over them until we see say a benefit we and benefit this country as well.
Despite the odds we don't plague with forest over the years, there is still hope for tropical forest restoration. With the community-based forestry approach, community forest landscape restoration like this, where the government don't introduce in this country, within the coming years, I believe say with this trend and speed, we will move. Within a year like this, we are planting 1,200,000 trees. With that, I believe say we will able to roll back drought, we will able to roll back desertification, and we'll get a thriving environment where we're able to provide with people them with forest goods and services.